I think that it is a very good season of television. That being said, I don't love it as an adaptation of The Last of Us Part 2. Now, I will just say this. I'll be honest. I'll be upfront. The Last of Us Part 2 is my favorite piece of media of all time. I like it more than any movie. I like it more than any TV show. I like it more than any radio play. I like it more than any one man stage performance. I just think it's absolutely incredible. And like the reality is that I have never been as emotionally impacted as The Last of Us Part 2. That is where I come from it, you know? It would be like if they tried to remake Star Wars and like people that fucking watched the original trilogy when they were like 5 and they were like mind blown and it's like their favorite thing ever. It's like, yeah, a remake of Star Wars is never going to match what what that did to them when they were a child. I wasn't a child when I played The Last of Us Part 2, but it's a similar thing. But I really want to emphasize this. It's not that they changed things from The Last of Us Part 2. I don't care necessarily about things not being exactly the same. I don't care about artists taking chances and interpreting things there in their own way. Like I'm totally cool with all of that. My main problem is that I feel like The Last of Us Part 2, the game, takes you on a very specific journey and it reveals things to you and it shows things to you at very specific points in time that I think are important to the story that it's telling. The Last of Us Season 2, I think, does things in different order than the game. And that completely just takes away from the journey of The Last of Us Part 2. Like, it's a fundamentally different show, I feel like. Well, no, that might be too far. But it is different. And in my opinion, The Last of Us Part 2, the game is more special. I think it's more unique. I think it's more challenging. And I love that about it. I think that The Last of Us Season 2, definitely challenging in its own right. I'm not going to sit here and say that it's like an easy watch or anything like that, but I feel like it's making changes in order to try to appeal to like the mass audiences and in an attempt to not have as strong of a negative reaction as the game did, which I understand, but I don't respect. But either way, I mean, look, that's just how I feel as someone who's The Last of Us Part 2 is his favorite game of all time. At the end of the day, it's still a really good season of television. You know, I've been watching like reaction videos of people who have never played the game and all of the emotional beats are hitting them, right? So like it's not like it's not going to hit for you if you haven't played the game.